On our previous episode of Onboard Lifestyle, Basic sets her hook in Beachamela and the crew enjoys the seaside town of Parula while waiting for a weather window to open up to round Cabo Corrientes. Basic sails north with nearly a dozen boats that all experience building seas as we approach the Cape. We anchor in Ipala with the entire fleet to wait for the seas to lay down a bit so that we can round Cabo Corrientes. And that's where we will continue our story.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight.
So we are heading out again, one last time, to go around Cabo Corrientes.
We'll make it today.
We will make it today. We had to stay in Ipala for the night, along with 11 other boats, because it got really lumpy. The weather predicted for the seas starting to flatten out, and it didn't. Actually, it grew. And there were times we had reports from some of the other cruisers that it was, they were seeing 15 to 20 foot swells, and it was supposed to be 3-footers. Is that what you said?
3-footers.
It was definitely not 3-footers, and I didn't
we were
think.
seeing maybe.
I thought
10
that
to
they were
12.
about 10 to 15s, maybe. I liked it, but you know.
You always do.
But the crew did not like it too much.
Keep going back.
Anyways, we were wanting to leave actually about midnight last night, because that's the best condition. But there are pots, fishing pots, all around us, so we have to be able to sight them and make sure that we're doing good. It always is a little stressful leaving an anchorage where there are crab pots or fishing pots or nets everywhere. So Teal's always on edge about that. We've wrapped a few times unexpectedly, and these little markers are so tiny. They're literally using like Coke bottles and
just like one
just
bottle.
little tiny things just above the surface, and a lot of times it bobs underwater, and then before you know it, it pops back up and you're in trouble. But I think that we had the right idea of coming in here. I liked it.
Yeah, this place is...
I mean, it's a little tiny fishing village, and they really don't recommend that you anchor in here, but it's a nice little safe harbor when the weather gets a little nasty. But I'm really ready to get back to civilization, and we are way behind on some of our projects. So it's time to get serious and get this boat back into ship shape.
With the starboard engine down due to a wet exhaust leak, Basic limped out of the crowded anchorage. We weren't alone. Our 11 neighbors for the night also had the same idea: get out early and push towards the Cape before conditions pipe up like the previous day. We had light offshore air, and with us at half power, the eager fleet pulled away quickly. We have been around Cabo Corrientes many times, so we expected the winds to stiffen on our approach, and they did.
We're rounding Cabo Corrientes. Got about 15 to 20. We're close hauled, and we're making about 7 knots. Cape's off here. We're getting all this influence of all of Banderas Bay kind of wraps around right here. I can see Whitecaps this way, and it's settled this way. So we're just gonna hold this heading for another 15 minutes, and then do one tack all the way in. Everything's running pretty smooth though. Got our fishing line out, trying to catch something. Actually, it's our hand line today. Getting tired of snapping our poles, and we caught something yesterday. Nothing good enough to eat. We'll try again today.
Nothing like fixing something while you're underway.
As a different element, we broke 2 battens, but nothing we can't fix. We'll give it a shot.
Except now we had to drop the sail.
I know. It's just it was a little lumpy this morning, and things were flopping around, and I think that's what did it in. A couple of quick bursts of wind and snapped the. It didn't snap the batten, it snapped the connectors. I think it's just maybe an inferior piece of metal. It just gave way. Same spot on both battens.
Well, I already contacted Precision, and they responded immediately.
Yeah, let them know, because this is it's an easy fix. I'm sure it's just getting a little bit stronger connector in there. I need to go get some tools though.
So how are we going to do a quick fix?
Well, first I got to get that little piece out of there. I think it should come right out though. Just like that. So that's why it's failing. There's a Allen set right on the end of this. And
It's
it
a
looks
weak
like,
point.
Yeah, and it just snapped it off. On both of them. Yep.
Does that mean we can't hoist the main tonight?
No, I'll have this fixed in 20 minutes.
This will be just a
Temporary
band-aid
thing.
though.
Yeah. I definitely need to get better hardware on here. But yeah, no, I'll fix it. There's enough of these left. I'll just have to split the difference. Put some Teflon tape on there. And then get them back in.
Can't use Loctite because we can never get the stuff out, huh?
I know. No, and it has to come out. Plus, I don't want to bleed that red stuff all over our sails.
Of course not. Oh man, this sucks.
Okay, battens are all put back together. I don't feel entirely confident, but I think they'll get us into port.
What did you do?
I took the remnants of the bolts, reshaped them, thread them back in, so there's a little bit less meat on them, but they seem to be holding.
And you put a little anti-friction tape kind of deal?
I did, just to keep them from backing out. I don't want them wiggling in there. We'll see how they do. Let's put them in. I got the rod, and you get that. Ready?
Get the rod.
I got the rod, you get the sail. Hang on. Pull the sail out. Yeah, perfect. No more. Right there. Pull the sail out more. It's always fun in 6-foot seas here. You're doing good. Just hang on. Okay, I'll come around.
You got it?
I got it.
I felt like I was getting beat up out there.
You were. Okay, I need to drop it now, and we'll face the wind and raise the sail. Got it?
As we entered Banderas Bay, the Cape's influence diminished as the seas flattened and the winds decreased. We decided to kick on our port engine to motor sail the last leg across this 30 nautical mile bay. We did this to hold a 5 to 6 knot speed. This was for twofold. We were anxious to get to our destination, but more importantly, to maintain a solid speed to catch a fish. And it paid off.
Well, Teal has redeemed himself, but he did make it look like a murder scene.
It kind of was.
There was so much fighting going on.
The poor guy.
Well, he's giving us food, so that's good. Gotta give thanks. And clean up all that mess.
Battle wounds.
Battle wounds. Of course, Emma's here nervous because I almost went overboard trying to gaff the darn thing.
Yeah, it's a different on a ham line. I'm not used to it yet. I need to practice more.
Well, that and I just don't like a lot of blood on board.
I think this might be mine.
Uh-huh. There's Teal and Emma getting all the fenders and all the lines ready to be tossed over to our friends who are going to be meeting us at the dock. Okay, Captain, you excited?
Well, no anchor watch tonight, I'll tell you that.
I think you'll sleep like a baby.
I think I will.
And I heard that our friends are saying that at the pool it's 2-for-1 drinks.
Happy hour.
All
At the
day,
pool.
every day. Living large. You caught a fish. We had a good sail.
It's been a good couple of months, but I think we're due for a little
A little,
pampering,
yeah,
huh?
a little pampering, and a little family time too. You are looking at two very excited girls because we are about 20 minutes from the entrance to Paradise Village. We are heading into the marina after 2 full months of being at anchor and exploring all these different little anchorages, which we have loved, absolutely
Yes.
loved. But there are some things that we just can't replicate, and that is what?
Unlimited water.
Unlimited water, hot water, and also we get to have full access to all the amenities at this resort, which is going to be Emma's excited because her friends are already reporting about the water slides, and I'm excited to wash the boat finally with lots of water. The other thing is this is a planned trip now because you guys remember that Emma got sick, so we weren't able to fly out, but now that we are, we're going to be able to go and see my family. Emma gets to see her grandparents and meet my goddaughter that we haven't met, and my baby sister who I haven't seen in over 2 years. This is going to be a great trip because it's been a long time.
Strings of violet rays coming over me. Must have been dreaming it all. It's beyond me. I never knew your thoughts were about me.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. If you liked our video, don't forget to give us a like and remember to subscribe to our channel and help us grow. These videos are made possible by the support of our amazing patrons. Join our crew if you can. This was a fun and crazy sail to Banderas Bay. We break a few battens, fix them while underway. My dad catches us dinner and we are now in the land of unlimited water. Did I mention how good dinner was? My mom was pretty proud of her fillet job. Come back next week to see what we are up to as we get ready to fly back to the States. See you then!